This is the unboxing of the Kinivo 301BN HDMI switch. This is an HDMI switch that is 3D capable, full 1080p. This is a very high quality switch. I believe it goes for 40 bucks on Amazon. But for 40 bucks you get a damn good value for what this is. So there is the box itself. Pretty good build quality. It feels very solid and it's almost like a unibody structure. But it's also made of plastic. Keep that in mind. I watch a lot of videos nowadays where they just go, "Oh, it's great," and then they don't really mention that it's made of plastic. There is a bit of damage. You can see that on the device itself, and this is not used. So that is one little knock. I might even make a big stink about that and try to get a free something or a discount on something. There's the remote. It looks like it uses the same battery as my Mosaic light remote, that light system I put up. It's actually, you know, that watch-esque battery that kind of goes in the bottom there. Very similar. I don't know what the up and down are, but here's 1, 2, and 3 for the switcher. And there is memory. I don't know what that is. We'll look into that later. And probably over here, we're going to have the power cable. Yep, there's the power cable. So you just hook that up into your wall. And it looks like it's all in here. Except for a manual, which is what I was kind of hoping to find, because these things are not always straightforward to set up. Come on. There it is. Nice tall portrait style manual. So we'll go ahead and get this thing set up and see how it works. So as you can see down there, we got the setup here. We got a cable box, we got a Blu-ray player, and on top of the Blu-ray player are an Apple TV and the Kinivo HDMI switcher. So basically the way it works is you have this remote here. So you have an up and down option, 1, 2, and 3, and then memory. I haven't used memory yet, but I really don't want to be honest. And basically how this remote works, very simple, small remote. I'll probably lose it in about 2 days. But regardless, how the remote works is by hitting 1, if you look in the background there, by hitting 2 rather, let's go to 2. I said let's go to 2. Let's actually just go down. Hello? Maybe it's not working because we're not on the HDMI, but basically when you switch between these, 1, 2, and 3, the switches there on the right, the lights there on the right, will switch back and forth. The red ones are inactive, but they are connected. The blue one on there, there's 3 lights there. One of them isn't lit up right now. The blue one is the one that's currently active. The middle light is something to do with connection, or the output, and the left light is the power for the whole device. There are 3 lights on the right that are not all activated. The one on the right is input 3. The reason why input 3 is not activated is because I do not have the HDMI cord to hook up my Blu-ray player yet. I need to buy an additional an additional HDMI cord, which you should keep in mind that you do need an additional I can't speak, HDMI cord, because unfortunately when you're setting this up, you're going to need a whole other cord for the output. So unfortunately, I've said that a lot now, we're going to have to just demo it with 2. So, let's go ahead and switch the input. Here's my TV remote. You just go ahead and you switch on to HDMI, whatever the HDMI is. We did HDMI 1, and you will see very quickly that cable begins to play, which obviously is on some random commercial, so I'm going to pause that so I don't get copyright. This is my cable box. It's on input 1. When I hit 2, there you go. See it switched to the right there? Now it's on my Apple TV. So I can easily switch between 3 HDMI sources with 1 HDMI port. It basically takes your TV and makes it a lot better. Because this TV here has only 2 HDMIs, and unfortunately I have 3 HDMI devices. There are also switch boxes for component connectors like you would use on a Xbox. There's also switches for VGA you'd use on a computer, DVI, DisplayPort, the list goes on. There's tons of these switchers. I'd recommend if you are going to get one, get this for HDMI because it comes with a remote. And if you are looking for one for VGA, make sure you get one with a remote. Because otherwise you'd have to get up and click it, which would defeat the whole purpose of the whole thing. Anyway, regardless, this is the Kinivo HDMI switcher, 3-way HDMI switcher review. It looks great. It's 1080p. The quality looks just like it's going straight in. There's no latency at all. If I click around, there's literally no latency, so the conversion is very good. It's on par with, say, a PVR or a Blackmagic capture card. It's very good technology for only $40. That's a very good price for a device that does this. So I think it's a great buy. If you guys want to go ahead and check it out, it's on Amazon. Just type in Kinivo. It's very hard for me to say, very hard to spell, but nonetheless, type that in, HDMI switch box. It's a great little switcher. As for much it, I'm Tony. If you guys want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.